Okay. Do we want to take a mulligan on that, or
I don't know.
fuck it? Fanfiction. This is chapter 5 of Twila, Girl Who Was in Love with a Vampire. Author's note: if you are leaving me long ass reviews on why I ruined your life, then sorry, I get the fuck over it.
And why I ruined your life. Oh no, it is ruined. That's right. Sorry.
Why would you say, you have ruined my life, Twila, a girl who was a vampire? I am going to keep making chapters, and if you report me, then you're a loser. I'll just make a new account. Anyways, thanks to the people who gave me good reviews. Again, you guys keep me going. Please enjoy chapter 5. Chapter 5? We didn't know what to do with all that blood from Bobby Brown. So
do you know, right? Bobby Brown is a makeup artist.
Wow, that is...
Except his I at the end instead of a Y. But
oh,
Bobby
right,
Brown...
you mean not from the story?
No, but Bobby Brown is a female makeup artist in real life, I mean.
Well...
So I've just had this image of Bobby Brown lying dead on the ground.
In their wheelchair. After Gerard Way and Edward Cullen stabbed them to death.
Or bit them and clawed them to death.
We didn't know what to do with all that blood from Bobby Brown. So everyone just drank it off the floor. 10-second rule! We had wedding games and shit, and Jacob left because he was angry at us for some reason.
You killed his fucking dad! For some reason.
We played Spin the Bottle and Gerard had to kiss Ed. Author's note: lol, bye guys are so hot.
Wait, he's your husband. A lot of women have a problem with that.
Wasn't jealous because they are both guys. Well, there you go. But Emitter was depressed because Gerard is his BF. We listened to Green Day and he got cheered up.
Green Day! Fuck yes.
I was going to sleep that night when I got possessed by Satan.
Hey, just coming in for a quick possession.
But it was okay because we were friends and he just does that sometimes as a joke.
Satan and I are best mates. It's all good.
Bombers. Christ, do you remember when people said that?
I know, I got that around with that pencil case so often.
Do they still do that?
They did that to make fun of me, actually. I remember that. It was like Lauren and Rachel are bombers.
I asked him what he wanted and he told me to kill Rosemary. What? Why? I knew that Ed would be angry if I killed his sister. Because she has a blonde prep, said Satan suicidally. So I went to their house in the dark. I knew which was Rosalind's room because that door was pink with pom-poms hanging from it and a poster of Hillary Duff. I broke down the door, but inside was Edward. WTF is going on, you asshole? I screamed. This is your room?
Wait,
no, let me
finish your sentence. Okay.
No, let me fucking explain. He began to cry. Then I saw Rosa was on top of him.
But actually, what I was thinking was, did they get married yesterday? So why is he sleeping in the same room as her? Why does she ask him if this is his bedroom?
Maybe it's just some like really weird Christian thing.
But Christians sleep together when they're married.
I said really weird. Also, we should keep like an incest count or something.
That's one.
Well, there's more earlier.
I wasn't counting.
Ew, WTF, you bastard! That's your sister! I exploded. I transformed and began to tear the room apart and ripped all the preppy posters down.
But can't they only transform into bats? So she's like...
Huge bat!
Killer bats!
I jumped at Rosalia and bit her neck and she started having a seizure. Then she ran around and died. Ed kept crying. This is disgusting, I said with disgust. I can't believe it, you and Rose. Just listen, okay, he pleaded.
He pleased.
I couldn't see in the dark. I thought she was you.
Wait, what? You thought she was her. You're a vampire and you can't see in the dark.
You are the worst vampires ever.
But it's not just that. I mean, again, the whole again, the whole she's living in a completely different house at the moment. Yet he thought she was in Rosalie's room.
Well, yeah, right, like I believe that. We're getting a divorce. I was so pissed.
After a day of marriage, this is like Britney Spears all over again.
But then Edward got on his knees and sang, "If you marry me, will you bury me? Will you carry me to the end?" And I remembered the promise we had made over that song when we
Got marred.
got marred. Ugh. We said we would always be there for each other.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole point of a relationship, and even more so when you're married.
Okay, fine, this is your last chance, bitch. I ran out of the room and saw Carlos in the hall.
I'm sure his name's not Carlos. I need to look that up someday.
Hey, babes. Oh my god. Hey, babes. He laughed. I'm so much better than Edward. Why don't you come upstairs with me?
What? Lol.
Should that count as another thing on the incest count?
No, I don't think so. But it's kind of like, lol, my adopted son is shit, come stay with me. I'm like old enough to be your dad. Actually, you know what? In the story, Carlos, I don't know his name. I'm sure it's Caroline or something.
Maybe.
But whatever. Basically, he is old. He's only about maybe 10 years older than Edward was when he got turned. That's why they're adopted, and everyone's like, oh my god, they don't actually look old enough to have children. That's why they're like adopted, obviously.
Anyway.
Anyway, that's a bit of Twilight trivia for you. You might get that occasionally from me. We got it through in Maya Marshall and Harry Potter. You may just get it from me on Twilight too.
Anyway, I'm so much better than Edward. Why don't you come upstairs with me? But I just ran away sadly because everyone wanted something from me.
Mostly sex.
The next day was a really bad Tim because it was awkward between me and Ed. Tim.
Shut up.
Plus, Midnight was in the hospital from slitting her wrists because Jasper had called her a slut. What? What?
Her husband called her. No, might still be your fiance at the time.
Maybe.
Said, oh, by the way, you're a slut. So she went home and slit her wrists.
He was getting really moody all the time and he acted jealous around me and Ed all the time. I asked him about it in school. Hey, why the fuck did you make my sister slit her wrists? I roared! He sighed with depression and said, I'm just not in love with her anymore. After you killed Alice...
You didn't kill Alice.
I saw your true strength. Wait, what did happen to Alice? Did she just
attacked, I think Alice attacked her, or she attacked Alice. But,
yeah, but then Alice came back with the MCR tickets.
Yeah, so Alice isn't dead. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe he got Alice and Bobby Brown confused.
Maybe.
But then, since she didn't kill Bobby Brown, she would have had to get Twila and Edward confused. Yeah, my brain is full of...
Just keep going.
My brain is full of fuck. What are you saying? I didn't understand. I'm saying that I would rather be with you than her. So I was hoping that she would kill herself and we would be divorced.
Great.
Guy would never be with you in a million years. You're a terrible person. I said with tears of blood pooping down my pale face.
Now, could you not, right? If you wanted to divorce her, couldn't you have just said, by the way, it's still working out? Maybe the day before the wedding, or something.
I was wearing violet fishnets with safety pins in them, and a red corset with a black vest over it, and a pentagram and lots of safety pins and tight black jeans. Mikhail Jacob Bellon.
J-Bob! It's J-Bob!
J-Bob. J-Bob, Bella, and Jessa all gathered around us. Jasp was so embarrassed. A lot of the teachers came over and stared at me.
That's so unprofessional.
Twila, please report to the principal's office, the teacher said strangely. So I followed them. The principal was there and he said to me, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to transfer you to a different school.
To a deaf school?
Deaf school. OMFG, no, said loudly, I can't. This is where Edward goes to school. Yes, we admitted uncomfortably. But you're causing a really bad disturbance. in the school. You see, there is something odd about you, and no one feels comfortable with you here, so you have to go to that other school in
Oh
Washington
Lord.
called Mount Saint Preps Academy.
That's how you
Ah,
spell academy. It's okay.
really?
Oh no, it's an A at the end, isn't it? Not an E. It's
Yeah,
fine.
so
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
Academy.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that I was never going to see Ed again if I went there. I jumped out the window and ran home and took a knife and cut myself. There was blood all over the floor and I fell down and started to die.
Oh come on.
To be continued, end of chapter 5. Okay guys, sorry for that cliffhanger. I will update soon. Reviews, thanks. That is the worst
A
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
I cut my wrists and fell down and started
Just
to
because I was
die.
going to a different school.
I
But she's
am
a
sorry.
vampire. She can't die from blood loss.
She has to have meat put into her chest. Or something.
The power of meat compels you.
Next vegetarian I see, I'm gonna go, the power of meat compels you.
Debbie's a vegetarian. We're going for a party tomorrow night.
Well, that could be awkward.
Turn up at our house with a load of meat. No, that'd be cruel. That'd be cruel. You just imagine me though, like our whole family are vegetarian. Just turn up at our house with a bucket load of meat.
I can't imagine a faster way of getting thrown out.
No, neither can I. Anyway, we will see.
Soon, yes.